Hello YouTube friends. This video is to show you how I modified my son's push car to where we could take it off-road. I'll start out by showing you the tires. These are 10-inch dolly wheels, I guess you could call them, from Harbor Freight. You can see they are pretty well balled. We have put some miles on this machine. These wheels work perfect. They're not the greatest balanced wheels or anything like that. Most of the time you'll have one that's kind of wobbly, but they work for the purpose. The moms that you see at the park and on the trails know right away that there's something up with this push car. I see the looks, and they turn around and look back like, what in the world? I need one of those. I can't push my kid over gravel because the tiny little plastic wheels are crap. And then they Google it all night long and they can't find anything because this is a custom piece and there's not another one like it. All right, let's get to the goods. All right, what I did here is I just went to Lowe's and got some solid round stock. I believe it's 5/8. Fits right inside the hub of the wheel there. And that's how I made the axle. And then I just made these flat bar pieces to weld the axle to. I drilled a hole in the body so that I could get my finger in there and get a nut and a lock washer on this little bolt. So that's how I got the metal attached to the plastic. You can see on all sides. Drilled a hole, put it through. So I basically made everything and then just bolted it right through. To keep the wheel on the axle, I just did a little tack weld inside and out. Not the best welds. Actually, these welds are crap because I used a Harbor Freight MIG welder, and this thicker steel does not accept the lower amperage weld as well as a thinner steel, so you could potentially find a hollow tube that would probably weld better to go into your wheel. But very strong. I have beat this thing, as you can see. We've put so many miles on it. The tires are bald. If I were to do it again with this heavy of a unit, I would put swiveling wheels on the front or the rear, because whenever you have to turn, you either have to pick up the rear or you have to pick up the front and turn it like so, which with my 30-pound toddler and 30-40 pound now push car, you'll get your shoulders pumped up pretty quick. I'm going to show you another weak link that I found on this Step 2 push car that I fixed pretty easily. It's not perfect, but it works really well. The steering shaft that goes into this part broke, and it was just a really thin plastic piece that went down into there. So you can see it's a little loose. It's not perfect. You could make it tighter, but it works for what it is. You can't probably rip it off. I took 1/2-inch PVC, and that's a 1/2-inch PVC cap, and I just put it on the pipe and glued it on there, and then stuck it through the steering wheel into this area, and then did the same exact thing on this side, just glued a cap on it. So it is stuck in there now. To get it out, you'd have to cut it off, but I don't know why you would want to get it out. But that is another weak link that I fixed with just basic, Home Depot stuff. I hope this video was helpful in building an awesome push car for your kids that you can take on the trails concrete, gravel, dirt, grass, whatever you need to do, because you can see that this bad boy gets the job done.